Mukakayange Ephanie is a 49-year-old woman who lives in Kicukiro district. She has spent 30 years with HIV. Among all her 7 children, there are some who were born while she was infected, but none of them were, which she credits to proper follow-up by medical institutions in Rwanda. At that time, I had to take my medication twice a day, in the morning and evening. I never used to go past 7 p.m., but when I felt unwell, I would immediately go to the hospital. During my pregnancies, I would always give birth at the hospital. She gave birth to her last born in 2006. With good health, they have now completed primary education. He loves playing football and has dreams of becoming a professional footballer. He trains a lot for it to realize. When Mukakayange watches her children play football, it makes her happy. Her happy life is credited to the availability of medication provided by the government of Rwanda, since all HIV-infected people have access to it. Before medication, those who knew that they were HIV positive would commit suicide. They would take lethal medication. Others would consume all their finances and assets because they thought they were going to die. But I never faced that problem. I only lost weight for a short period, but when medication was availed, life progressed without a problem. She handles well agriculture and home activities and credits doctors for thorough follow-up. She also elaborated that people should never abuse their lives after learning they acquired HIV. She rather encouraged proper usage of medication and avoiding engaging in unprotected sex, trying enough resting and healthy eating. Some of the nurses share advice on how to go about giving birth while the mother is infected and the follow-up done on the new baby. When a mother is infected, there are medications we give the baby up to 6 months, after which we conduct the first test to see if the baby is not infected. When the baby is HIV negative, there are other medications we provide to make sure they don't acquire it through breastfeeding. When the baby is 16.5 months, we ask the mother to give them other medication without breastfeeding them. At 18 months, we conduct the second test. When the baby is not infected, we continue on medication until they are 2 years, which is when we conduct the last test. And when they are negative, we stop all medication and make sure they continue their lives as an HIV negative person without a problem. In Rwanda, children born from parents who are infected with HIV are 98.5% free of the virus, while those who acquire it from their mothers after birth are 1.5%.